off.
The Wild Bunny by Sander Cohen. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. I hop, and when I hop, I never get off the ground. It's my curse, my eternal curse. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. It's my curse. It's my fucking curse. I want to take the ears off. Please, take them off. Please.
listening to The Great Chain on CHSR 97.9.
Here we go.
That was fucking sick.
You are listening to CHSR 97.9 FM. My name is Soph, and I'm here joined today with The Great Chain. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Could we get some intros? Could you tell me who you are and what you play?
Yeah, my name's Ted. I play guitar.
My name's Marcel. I play bass.
I'm Shamus. I play drums.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. So, how did you guys start making this kind of music? I'm very intrigued. The couch was shaking the whole time. Definitely the loudest session that we've had so far, so you get the badge for that. Congratulations. So, how did you guys form to start making this kind of music?
Take it away, Ted.
Yeah, I think it was, Seamus and I both kind of always liked this stuff, but it was over Christmas last year. He was saying to practice the drums, he was just putting on audio logs from BioShock, looping some bass drones, and then playing drums to it. And I was like, hey, could I come do that with you too, please? That sounds dope. And we just started jamming some heavy, and now we're here.
Where'd Marcel come in?
So we thought we were totally fine to be a duo, but then people kept saying, like, when are you going to get a bass player? When are you going to get a bass player? And Marcel said he was looking for a heavy project, so we were like, come on in, come try it. And then
I think you saw me play a show with another band, and you were like, yeah, this would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of those things where we didn't realize how badly we needed a bass player until we had one, and then we were like, okay, yeah, this goes way harder with Marcel holding down the low end.
Yeah, how did you think the sound changed adding a bass player as opposed to being a duo?
I mean, personally, it was a lot easier for me because before we had to do a lot of looping live. Like, if I was going to take a solo, I had to, try and loop my guitar track so the bottom didn't fall out, and it just sucked. It was no fun.
Way easier for me too, just to have like someone else kind of holding it down here.
Yeah, you and I kind of keep each other in check too.
Exactly.
Now,
yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah.
So, what genre is this again? You told me, and I forgot.
It's doom.
Doom metal, right? Or is it just doom, not metal?
I think just doom.
Just doom. Which you have a lovely Doom Lord hat on for those listening, with a bird on it.
Yeah,
love
McKenzie
that.
can get a shot of that.
Ted is your neighborhood Doom Lord.
Something like that. My neighbors love me.
Shake the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
So what got you into this kind of music? Doom.
For me, it's just honestly a lot of fun to play. It's slow and groovy. And then when I was learning the drums too, because I'm relatively new, all things considered, a slow genre is a good one to start on, and then the rest is kind of history there.
Yeah, we were hanging out one time and we were talking about it, and Shamus just looks at me and he goes, this genre is so much fun because you don't have to be good at it to do it.
I don't know. I used to listen to some Doom way back when I was in high school, but then I started picking it up recently, and then I met Ted, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy knows something about Doom too. So I started listening to it more and more, but mostly kind of like through Black Sabbath, Electric Wizard, started getting into that stuff.
Yeah, I remember my old roommates, one of them showed me Dope Smoker by Sleep, and it was just like all I listened to for like 3 weeks. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, yeah, this is what I want to make.
Yeah, it's different than a lot of the stuff that you hear like at the Cap a lot of the time. I feel like there's not much Doom going on, so I feel like maybe you're filling that gap. Do you feel that at all?
Yeah, we've definitely had a few people come up to us after a show and be like, finally, there's a Doom band in town.
We wish there was more. We want to gig with Doom bands in town.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're out there and you want to start a Doom band, let us know. Gig with us, please.
Yeah, put a call out for more Doom in Fredericton and the Maritimes in general. How has it been playing recently? You've been playing some shows. Have you gigging in Fredericton, around the Maritimes, or mostly in New Brunswick?
Yeah, I think we did our first show ever in Moncton. We've done a couple at the Cap here. We're breaking into St. John tonight for the first time. So that's been fun. We're hoping to hit maybe like Halifax or Charlottetown this summer, branch out a little bit.
We'll be in Moncton twice next month.
True.
2 shows in the same week if you want to. Anyone's out there.
Yeah.
It's like the 23rd and the 27th or something.
Yeah.
21st and the 26th.
Yeah.
At Zeros. 21st is with the Orchids and Blind Witch, which that's going to be super sick. And 26th is with a really cool touring band from Philly called Slow Burning Daydream.
Very cool. So you haven't put out any music. Have you put out any music yet? Like on any streaming sites that I missed?
We have like a SoundCloud kind of rough
Okay,
mix,
okay.
but short answer is no. We're hoping to get recording, honestly, in a week or 2 here, just to get start working on a debut EP and get that out. So hopefully that's sooner than later.
Doom's fun, eh?
It was really fun. This is sick.
Punches you right in the chest.
I feel like I'm not listening to it. I'm like a part of it. Maybe it's just because you're vibrating on the couch.
That's the thing. Like, you can't play Doom at any volume other than apocalyptic, because you need to feel it.
Apocalyptic. That's a good way to describe it. It does feel quite apocalyptic.
Yeah, almost you become part of the wall of sound. Almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do want to ask about this wall of sound, because you have a wild amount of gear here today. You have some of the largest amps I've seen and 1 million pedals. So I would love to hear about how this, I don't know too much about how this all works to make this beautiful sounding Doom that you're creating. But yeah, I'd love to hear about your wall of sound and your gear.
I mean, the core of the bit is just like the biggest, loudest amps you can get, right? Like, I started buying these because Shamus and I played a gig at one of Fredericton's Unreal Odell Lodge all ages metal shows, and I was playing my old amps and I thought those were loud enough, and then we played that gig and it's like, those are not loud enough. So I went a little crazy buying huge amps, and now we have a proper apocalypse on our hands.
Yeah. I guess we're kind of pedal maniacs too, like
Yeah.
as you can see. It's just about adding as much distortion and gain as humanly possible to the mix.
These are all distortions and fuzzes, basically. Different flavors of gain.
Yeah.
I just try to keep up.
I mean, you upgraded too with the big old cymbals.
Yeah, well, I had my only crash cymbal was like a 14-inch, which is incredibly small. So I had to go bigger, go washier, go louder, and here we are.
Yeah. All about going big and loud.
Yeah, and it all kind of accumulates. It's like a sound science or something. Yeah, you're talking about Odell Lodge. I haven't actually been to any of those shows, but I know they are wild.
They are nuts. There's two spots they do, like metal shows, noise shows, drone shows at Odell Lodge and Killarney Lodge.
Yes,
and they're great because they're all ages. They're during the day. They're so accessible. Like if you're out there listening and you're into metal and you don't know kind of where to go see it in Fredericton, keep an eye on that stuff, because it is so much fun and such a great thing for the scene here.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the fact that it's all ages too, making it more accessible for the youth. Incredible.
Yeah.
Do you find that there's like because there's like almost like a what is the word I'm looking for? Gap between the cap scene and like the metal scene. It seems like there's like not as much metal going on at the cap on like the regularly scheduled programming, but there is like these Killarney and Odell Lodge. Do you find that as well? Like the kind of there's like almost a difference.
Definitely. Rest in peace, Metal Monday at the cap.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it was like 10 years ago, but there was always Metal Mondays.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Do you want to see more of like doom and metal and these kind of more alternative sound genres at the cap?
I mean, it seems like there's a market for it. It seems like people, like all the Odell shows are always super well attended. Anytime there is a heavy show at the cap, it's packed. So.
Yeah, absolutely. The pit, the killer pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone's very nice in the pit too. You
That's
see
true.
someone fall down, they lift you up always. It's good to see.
Yeah, but it would be cool to have more like doom bands in the scene. Even like, not even like stuff like we play, like gothic doom or other kinds of combinations would be cool.
Yeah.
So
Drone.
yeah, if you want to start a doom band, please do. That way we can gig with you guys.
Yeah, it's the future. I mean, that's the cool thing about music. There's 1 million kinds of of music. Yeah. So before we get back into some tunes, is there a sneak peek or anything you can tell us about the EP that you have coming out?
Well, we're gonna start doing it with Nate Murchison in a little bit. Nate's great. He's an incredible producer. I mean, obviously, but for anyone out there who doesn't know Nate, he's most known, I think, for his work with Nate and the Busy Boys, but behind the scenes as a producer and as a band member, he's fantastic. So he's got a bunch of cool old tape gear that we're gonna do some direct-to-tape tracking and get real old school and gnarly with it.
Nice.
So that's kind of the plan for that. Probably a handful of the songs from this set that we're playing today.